It's lunchtime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from Studio A in the heart of Delray Gallery, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free at 888-565-1470 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe on a busy, what's it, Thursday?
Busy Travel Thursday. Travel Thursday.
You see what I mean? This is why you have this mic, because you keep getting off your mic. Move the mic. Welcome to all our friends in LA, San Francisco, New York, and anywhere and everywhere you can see us. Remember, caring is sharing, so if you see today's show and you want to share it out, do me a favor and share it out. Oh, Dylan. My son Gio sent you a message. He is very, very upset with you.
Why do you do that?
Why?
Yes.
Because he wants you to close all the windows on the V-Mix that we do not use before this production. Forgot all about that.
Monica's looking at you.
Monica, you know what that means? You know what that means, right?
I have to tell you, it's kind of bittersweet for me today. Because I think today's Monica's last day, and I love Monica. But I'm happy that she's got a new job, but I'm really sad that she's not going to be here with us.
Why is she here? Is she teasing me?
She's kind of teasing us because she loves us, but she's got another job. So, I mean, it's good that what we do, everyone learns and they grow and they get new jobs, right? It means like they're ready to fly and go. But I miss them every time they leave. Just saying.
Put an anchor on them so they stay a little longer.
we got to tie him to the chair, I think. I don't know what it is. She's one of the best camera board ops I think we've ever had.
Monica, I'm going to tell you something. Don't tell me where you're working, because I will get you fired.
I know where she's working.
Do you?
Yeah, you got me fired.
I know. I did a good job.
You did, and you may be regretting that now, though.
I will get you fired. I will find out where you work, and I will get you fired. You what?
Just my good angle.
That's such a good side, Steve-O. Welcome to Travel Thursday with Paul Variato and Cruise Optics. We've got the Grub Goddess in the house.
The what goddess?
Grub Goddess. Do you remember meeting Heather at iPick last week?
No.
Yes, you do. She sat right next to us.
How can I miss her? She's the one with the guns.
And what I love is Carrie from Living FLA, the best line ever. He goes up to her, he says, "So, have we met before?" And I'm like, man.
You were so impressed with that.
Because I've never heard like such a line, and it actually worked. You actually engaged him in a conversation.
She said no, but we're meeting now.
Right. And I kept saying to you, wow, that line actually worked. Not like, "Hi, I'm Carrie from Living FLA." It was, "I don't believe we've met before." And I was just fascinated by a guy's line. It's so different than girls.
Girls have lines?
No, that's what I'm saying.
You ever heard Steve-O's line?
Yeah. "Hey, you're coming to my bridal show next month. Do you have a card?" "No." "All right, I'm going to text you right now." No. That was like the poor girl hadn't walked in the door yet. That was Steve-O's line.
That's your line? "Hey, come to my bridal show?"
That's pretty good.
When they used to have payphones, I used to give a girl a quarter. And I'd like, "Go tell your mom you met the man of your dream." That used to work.
Really? Go tell your mom you met the man of your dream.
And she probably chuckled, right? And said,
chuckled, and then next thing you know.
How did that work in the Bronx?
We're playing Monopoly. What?
How did that work in the Bronx?
Yeah, well. Yeah.
I used that line one time, I got mugged.
Exactly.
She says, "Forget the quarter, give me your wallet."
Your wallet and the watch you're wearing.
That's right.
Give us a call, 888-994-4995. Thank you to social media for being back up and running again. Yesterday's show will be premiering today at 5.
We have not been able to do that because the Facebook meltdown has not been fixed yet. You can't load videos yet.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. It says they're working on it.
All right, it'll premiere as soon as we get it premiered because it was a great show. It took a total turn as to where I think it thought it was going. Not that you knew where it was going.
No, you had me totally confused.
By the way, did you know? And then it went for 2 hours. And by the way, did you know? It could have stayed 3 hours for what do we do for our kids? And
well, I'm going to tell you, the only persons that I knew that was going to be here today is that gentleman there, Captain Stubing.
Yeah.
I knew he was going to be here. I didn't even know she was going to be here.
I didn't know Adele was coming.
And I knew that Steve-O was hopefully going to show
I
up
didn't
sooner
know that.
or later.
And I didn't know Lorraine was coming.
And Lorraine, I knew was coming because I changed that appointment about 14 times.
I was impressed, though, because I think you changed it about 14 times, and she kept saying okay.
Yes.
So the fact that it was still okay and she came, kudos to her, because we're a little wacky to work out here.
Yeah, it's not easy. And then when Facebook goes down, we really don't know what's going to happen. But you know what? I'm done because we have so many other platforms we could have streamed on yesterday. Minus Facebook, we would have been fine.
Instagram. Well, they were
They were down,
too.
Yeah.
She said WhatsApp was down.
WhatsApp was down, Instagram, Facebook.
But Twitch was up, Twitter was up, Periscope was up, YouTube was up. Everybody was still up. And I didn't think, and because we restream live on all those platforms at the same time, and here I am taping. And I hate tape. I am allergic to tape. Hate it.
I'm the queen of tape.
I hate it.
It's
I
called
spent
fashion
2
tape.
hours yesterday because I had to log off Instagram and I could not remember my password. And no matter what I did, I could not get a password. And it was good. I didn't know it was down. And then all of a sudden, miraculously, everything popped back up again this
You know
morning.
what the funny thing is, though? Everyone had to engage because
Yes.
you could not be on social media. Everyone's phone was down. Maybe they did that on purpose. Maybe it was a, subconscious, put your phone down, everyone engage, have the conversation, right? There were no phones at dinner. There were no phones anywhere. There was nothing. I didn't even talk to you last night because there were no phones around. No one was on social media.
What are you talking about?
When everything went down, no one
That's
could be
the
on
problem.
it.
Nobody was talking yesterday.
Are you kidding? I did Sarah's Spiritual for 3 hours, and everybody on YouTube was complaining about it.
Well, that's
But they
because
kept
you were in
writing.
production.
Yeah, they kept writing.
Give us a call. It's Travel Thursday. Steve-O had his cake bites already. The original cake
Are you
bites.
working?
888-994-4995.
Work. You can call the Steve-O hotline, 888-994-4995. And if you don't want to call him, you can come and see him. We got a little office for him here. Got a little secretary and everything.
We're located at the heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway. Next Thursday, Paul. Everyone here next Thursday. Hey, Steve-O, this is for you, too.
He's not in town.
You're not in town next
No,
Thursday?
he's already blew me
All right,
off.
everybody else, we're going to be at iPic. We're going to be doing our show live from iPic Delray, so maybe you can take the day off.
Yeah,
Bring the
was it good?
lacrosse team.
Oh, yeah. We'll bring the whole team.
Yes.
You're gonna bring
whole
the
team
lacrosse
next
team?
week.
Coaches, my whole front office, we'll all come.
Next Thursday,
We
absolutely.
could play in the parking lot, lacrosse.
At iPic?
Yeah.
That's where we're going to be next Thursday at iPic Delray. We're going to do a walkthrough next week just to make sure all the Ethernets, the more the merrier. Come on down, have some fun. Maybe they'll get the magic show going. I think they're going to try and get some of the magicians that were there last week. We'll see what they got.
He made that lady disappear. She never came back. It was hilarious.
Paul, what's going on with travel today?
A lot of things, but I want to start with an announcement.
You getting married?
Announcement.
Well, we did Adelphi and I did a wedding show, and out of nowhere, I get a request out of California. There is a millionaire matchmaker out in
you sent me
California.
this. Yeah, you sent me this.
And she used to work with Patty on the show, and she's out on her own now. And she writes to me. I don't know why she writes to me, but she writes to me and she says, I have a woman who is looking for a vital man in his 70s or 80s. She owns 4 houses around the world, and she's willing to relocate to Florida. So if we have anybody in our listening audience who would like to meet this lovely woman out from California, I have the connection.
How do you like that? Matchmaker right at the Brooklyn Cafe
Call Paul.
TV. You just got to call Paul. Yeah. Call Paul.
Pimp Paul.
561-232-2626 if you are an eligible bachelor looking to meet a lovely lady. who owns
Unmarried.
Bachelor would be unmarried.
That's a good call.
She's unmarried.
She's unmarried.
Well, bachelor would be unmarried, right?
Right, 70s or 80s.
Now, let me tell
It's
you.
getting closer and closer when your 50s keep going.
I do some senior shows, right, where unfortunately spouses have their wives in institutions because they are no longer presently walking around and things of that nature. And these guys, they go in there
Yes.
and they sit by their wives and what have you,
Yeah.
and they're miserable. I mean, let's call it what it is. So, with something like that kind of arrangement work?
Companionship? You never know.
You can call it whatever you want. I don't know.
That's fine. You know, an interesting thing about that, Freddie, our mutual friend David Levy and I.
You're the reason I know this.
Yeah, we did a program for attorneys and CPAs, and the program was, should every dementia home have a boom boom room? Because there are
I
so
didn't say that, he did.
No, I said it. I'm saying it because so many of them are, that's the one thing, when the mind is gone, they still have their humanity and they can connect on that emotional level. And, you know, everybody is with everyone else.
The mind is gone, they can still connect on that emotional, physical level in a boom boom room. Really?
Yes,
It's
yes.
true.
This is going to be an interesting show.
I'm gonna tell you,
It's
there was a lady that his partner and him introduced me to, that she was in this arrangement because the wife was not, had Alzheimer's, and she wasn't, and they became friends, the wife and I don't know, whatever you want to call her, and the guy used to go to dinners and everything else, and he started to live a different life, but they never abandoned the wife, the two of them.
Actually, the woman he was with now sort of adopted the wife who was in the dementia center and would actually physically care for her when they went.
Amazing.
And you know, there was no relationship.
My grandmother's in a nursing home, and I kid you not, I talk to them all the time, like the front office, the admin. They said the STDs.
Yeah.
No, okay. They said at nighttime they just go in different rooms and.
Well, she wrote a book. Paula.
That's Paula Reina.
It's a whole book.
Paula Reina,
Yes,
how
they
are
all
you?
had glitches. Twitter was not owned by Facebook, so we are safe. Twitch is owned by Amazon, so it was safe. Thanks, Paula. I think she's coming back in town in a couple of
Yes,
weeks.
she's coming down to Miami, and I hear she's going to meet some famous actors.
I saw that.
Yes. And so if you can meet them, we'll meet you down there. And hang
Well,
out.
Tom Cruise here is available.
Tom Cruise. Well, if you are an eligible bachelor in your 70s or 80s, give Paul a call, 561-232-2626. We have Adelphi back in the house with us from Adelphi Networking.
At the bridal show last week, it was like a magnet. I mean, they were coming through the door, and you could feel the energy draw. They were just coming. She was attracting these brides.
Paul's so kind.
Oh, it was
It might have been him.
No,
I think there was
I
a few
doubt it.
proposals in the air as well.
And it wasn't the Milky Ways on the counter. It was Adelphi, and she was amazing. Talk a little bit about it.
Thank you, Paul. Yeah, so we had a great event on Sunday, drawing the crowds, just really talking. So we didn't focus so much on sandals this time around, which was nice. We took it a little bit more worldwide and talked a little bit about really anywhere that they had an interest in going, and being able to secure some numbers and connections and so forth. So it was good. It was a good event.
I kind of like that. You know, you got some job.
Yes.
You talk about me, but you got some job.
If I grow up to become you, I'm going to be a hero.
Yes,
Yeah,
right.
You go on cruises. Oh, when are you leaving again?
April 21st.
No,
So he
what
won't
a
be here
life.
for the April 28th gig. But before, so our lights are hot, so I want to get to the cake bites before the chocolate melts.
Oh yes, definitely. So these are the original cake bites, located in Long Island headquarters, but you can buy them in Wawa, you can buy them at BJ's, Costco, and they're awesome. You know,
Because unlike, fake TV where they bring us importers for the food that don't melt, this is the real deal, so they will melt. So I want to make sure that
I did not make these. No,
This
this is Heather, and Heather is
brought them.
from
I
the
made
Grub Goddess, and we
They
met
are beautiful.
Heather at iPic.
yes,
And Grub Goddess is kind of an Instagram account that
it is. Yes,
rolled and grew, and
it
how was
grew,
it, Paul?
Yeah.
That's very good.
The rainbow cakes,
Yeah,
my
right?
kids
They're
love
yummy.
those.
It's amazing.
So that's the
You get one.
original. That's the original Italian flavor, and then they also have birthday cake. They have a crumb cake, peanut butter chocolate. All the flavors are delicious, but that's classic. You can't
Taste
beat
the
that.
anisette
Yeah.
in here.
Delicious.
How did you become the Grub Goddess? And how did you
So-
find cake bites?
Yeah, so a few years ago, I took my first Instagram food picture. I was at a local carnival fair, and they had a cheesecake stand, and then I was like, oh, okay, cheesecake. And then I saw, oh, wait, deep fried cheesecake. So I got one of those. I took a picture of it, and I posted it on my Instagram. And then I went to the booth next door, and they had cheeseburgers, but they weren't your average cheeseburgers. They were in between two Krispy Kreme donuts.
Ooh, I love
so I
that.
held that up, and I took a picture of it.
Oh my gosh.
And then from then on, I've been the Grub Goddess. From then on, it's history.
Do you know? I got a Bronx story for you.
Okay.
You go to Artuso's in the Bronx. It's the biggest bakery, Italian bakery in the Bronx, and they had 3 layers, 1, 2, 3, boom, 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 stacked up of this stuff, and they had a rum in it, anisette or something.
Anisette?
And is that? Yep.
So when you, hey, look who's in the house.
Did you make a meeting and forgot to tell everyone
No,
else?
I told her to come and have some fun.
Okay, good.
Let's get a
Wait,
chair
you don't
for her.
understand. He
when we're up
made
and
4
fun.
meetings today, all at the same time. And I'm thinking maybe he made one
You
with
want
you
some
too.
coffee? I promised her some coffee. Oh, you gotta have one of these.
You didn't get my text? I didn't want to be on TV.
Yeah, I'm not putting you on TV. Don't worry about it.
We'll get you a cup of coffee and a cake bite.
Put camera 3 on her specifically. Anyway, so it had anisette in it, right?
Yeah.
And they used to bring these to all the parties that we went. Now, imagine, my father was half Italian, but we're Puerto Rican. So he was the only one that would sit by this thing like this, you know? And everybody would go, can I have some? No. Can I have some? No. Because it was all his.
Oh, he wouldn't share.
He would not share this. This
So-
lasted in my house for a week.
I'm half Italian as well, and my family is actually from the Bronx. We moved down here when I was 4 years old, and my cousins and my aunts and uncles, they make those for Christmas, for Thanksgiving, and I'm the exact same
Unbelievable.
way. They make a plate just for me, just of those cake bites, the rainbow cake bites, and they say, Heather, these are for you. This is the plate for everybody else, and I have more cake bites on my plate than the family to share on their plate.
It's unbelievable. It's like the Italians think they own this.
But this isn't your family's company, or is it?
No, it's not. No. They connected with me. They like what I do on Instagram. They sent me some product to try out and to promote, and I brought some for you guys.
Thank you. This is amazing. You know, and Adelphi does marketing and networking. We always talk every time that social media does work if you hashtag it the right way, and I guess you're the perfect example. They saw you, they sent you product, and you try it and you bring it forward.
Absolutely, yeah.
Pretty amazing that actually happens.
If you put a face on this thing, you sell $1 million. You gotta have the right face.
Mm-hmm.
Like you take Steve-O, you put his face on this thing,
Sell a million of them.
you sell $1 million of them. Because everywhere I go with this guy, he always has a party. It's like that show with the guy with the music. What was that? Theme music? You walk and you have that theme.
Did you guys all get one?
Did you like it?
No, I didn't try one.
Why? Your girlish figure?
You know what? It's funny. We're talking about the Bronx and... Whoops, sorry.
That's okay. Talking about the run?
Okay. So I spent some time in the Bronx as well, and I remember seeing these cakes.
It's
and
a
the
tradition.
bakeries, and they just were never appealing to me. I just
Really?
Never liked
You've
them.
tried it?
The taste is amazing, and then
Because
we
you know
just
what?
like whittle them
I
a
smell
cake
it.
like
The
it.
anisette.
It's not my thing.
I remember the anisette. And then it was that
Yellow Strega.
there was the anisette the gorilla? The bottle was called Gorilla and it was white and minty. No, that wasn't
tastes like
anisette.
licorice.
Licorice, yeah. Is that anisette?
That's
Yes.
anisette.
Okay, so we used to make a drink with that with rum.
Yeah.
181 white rum and the anisette, and you used to
Good
drink this
night.
down. And we used to
Sounds
drink
like
this.
NyQuil to me.
It sounds like an
The
afternoon
yellow
cocktail.
Strega is in there also.
Yellow
which-
bodega?
Strega.
The hell is that?
Steve,
right?
how'd you like
It's an
them?
Italian
They were
liqueur.
awesome.
You like them?
Really good.
Well,
You
you
want a cake
Italian.
bite?
Just
you-
like her.
you
those
wanna
are
try
my
one?
favorites.
Never tried it.
You want to try one?
Oh, no, thank you.
Why? You're Puerto Rican.
She's
Thai.
she's
I
Thai.
know. Yesterday, she was on the show Tuesday. I said, "You're Puerto Rican, right?" Speaking to her in Spanish.
What's
She says,
Monica?
"No." Who?
Monica.
Portuguese.
Told ya.
What's wrong with that?
She speaks Portuguese. She's Brazilian.
It's the same country.
That's why he asked you what language you spoke.
She's leaving. You know what? She's Cuban. How's that?
I love Monica. She's not leaving. But what other companies do you work with for the Grub Goddess?
Usually they're one-offs. So like in the South Florida area, I'm connected with Kristen Sklad with the Gab Girls, the Gab group Gab Girls. I call it Gab Girls. And she connects me with a lot of restaurants that are grand opening or redoing their menu, and they say, hey, you know, we'll bring in the Grub Goddess, do a feature, so they give me an appetizer, an entree, and a dessert. Usually a drink as well that's paired with it, and then I do a nice little photo shoot of all of that, and then I spread out that content over the next couple of weeks.
Wow.
So it's a full-time gig for sure.
And it's all photos.
It's all
You don't even have
photos.
to write a whole lot up.
No, a little Instagram caption, and that's really it.
You see, that's for me. I don't have to write.
So I've always
Right?
been curious with these accounts, like what happens when it's a negative experience?
Usually, I'm upfront with the owner and the restaurant group and whoever Kristen connects me with and who I connect with myself, and I tell them very straightforward. I'm like, if I don't like the food, I'm not going to post it. Not because of my following or anything like that, but that's just my personal opinion. I don't want to market something that I wasn't necessarily a fan of.
So the Grub Goddess actually is critiquing food? Is that what we're looking at?
Yes and no. You know, I'll post stuff that is yummy, that's yummy to look at, yummy to eat. Because a lot of the restaurants that are in South Florida, they're not chains. Whereas if I go to New York and I take a picture of a White Castle, everybody in the Northeast knows White Castle.
Let's not get on the White Castle.
Oh, baby, let's get on the White Castle.
There you go.
Big bag.
You want one of those next time? Next time.
Can we create our own White Castle, call it Blue Castle or something now? Can we do that?
They sell them in Publix.
That's not the same.
Not the same.
Lauren,
Not the
next
same.
time-
Not
Lauren,
the
next
same.
time you come, you got to bring your mom.
Oh, okay.
Because
Why,
she's
she
kind of
owns
here
White
with
Castle?
us. She's kind of here with us, so she may as well be here with us.
You're making me
She's
hungry
how
for these
beautiful you
cakes.
are. She's
Somebody
hungry.
hold it up and say,
Mom, you
"Come."
just gotta come. Does she
You
live
gotta
in the area?
come for these, Mom. Come on down.
Texas, though.
Oh, okay. So you're in Texas.
She's
so
in
we'll
Texas.
We'll send
Oh, yeah,
you
bring
some
her
like
next week.
television.
It's travel Thursday.
It's Travel Thursday. Paul will get you here, Mom.
Now, I have something I want to add. So you go into a restaurant. Hopefully, it's not a chain, right?
Who's Dish?
And you have what?
Who's Dish?
High Dish. I don't know.
Hi, Dish.
Dylan, read what you post.
Dylan,
man.
what you write?
Gotta read what you post.
It's still down.
So if I were to tell you I ran into a certain plate at a certain place, would you go and check it out and then? Okay.
Absolutely, yes.
A couple of months ago, more than a few months ago, this gentleman introduced us to Luna Rossa on the beach. You know Luna Rossa?
No, I don't. I'm not familiar. Do I have
All
to
right.
add it to my list?
Now,
Well, let me tell you something. You're gonna see
Yes.
Bonnie. She's the owner. Bonnie has this Mediterranean shrimp. It is the size of this table. I kid you not. It is the biggest shrimp in the world,
One
and they
shrimp?
order it. They give you two. It looks like lobster tails, and they fill it. And you get brown rice, and you get
Did you eat broccoli?
vegetables. No, I got the brown rice. I ate it the way it came. And I'm going to tell you something. I've been to a lot of restaurants in my day, okay? I sat down there. I did not get up from this table. I love this thing so much. 18 people around me ordered it as well. It is their number one seller. But you got to see the size of this shrimp. So I called her, and I said, let me ask you a question. Are you sure that wasn't lobster? Because it's too big to be a shrimp. No, Freddie, I'll show you the bill of lading. It's shrimp. You got to go check it out. It's at Luna Rossa. Right, and it has a name. I think it starts with an S. I don't know. I'm very bad with names.
Sure.
But when you tell them,
Very
listen,
large shrimp. Yes, a
you tell them
shrimp.
the cafe sent me down, the show sent me down, and I'm supposed to get this humongous shrimp, and they'll tell you exactly what it is.
Bonnie's the person
Bonnie's
I
the
look for?
owner, but Steve
Bonnie
is
Beer.
but Steve was at the door. So if you call him and say, Steve, Brooklyn Cafe told me to call, they even reserve a table.
They're right on the corner of Atlantic and A1A.
Burger Stop on Sunrise.
Oh.
Oh, did you like that, Paul?
Ah,
been there?
I'll tell you, my next life, that's where I'm going to live. Handcrafted milkshakes, burgers. They
I know
have.
it very well. It's very good.
You know Burger Stop.
I know Burger Stop.
This guy drank one of those big things with the liquor in it.
No, not with me.
Really? That's impressive.
That wasn't me. I had
You wanna
just a
you wanna see the
birthday cake
pictures?
one.
I do.
I show you. I think he took off his shirt.
And Teddy went cave girl style.
I was on the
the
table. It was so good.
He was dancing on the tables. This one, I don't know what she ate.
corn.
The corn.
She was a monster.
She was scary. You haven't been there?
no.
Ah.
If you go to this place, this is a place where we can hold different gigs. You know, like if we wanna, we should do the party. I think we should go down there before we go to BB&T on the 23rd.
Oh, that's coming up on the 23rd. You got your tickets.
I got my
He's
tickets.
all in. I'm very
all in.
excited because we've been talking about it, and Freddie was the holdout.
Yes,
now
no, I
that Freddie
wasn't
got
a
the
holdout.
tickets, we can all
Got on
go.
me about not me having
He
the
got them
ticket.
today, though, so I'm really excited.
Let me tell you what happened. She gets the ticket. She says, I messed up. So I said, you messed up? Yeah, I got to fix something. I wasn't going to get on it if it's messed up.
It's an easy link. It was me. It was human
I should have
error.
known it
is
was
what
her.
It was.
But get your tickets. Come on down. People are texting me and saying, do we have to go up and stay with you? Don't got to do nothing.
No, just get
show
your
up.
tickets.
We'll
And
find
if you
you.
can't come, if you're out of state and you want to just donate some tickets to some of these kids in need, like the Florence Fuller, the kids from Atlantic High School, Scholar CC, they would love to come.
Pal, kids from Pal.
Yes,
Yes.
you know, from Powell. If you
And
have,
if you just want to make a donation and you want to donate a couple tickets at the $35 level, we would love that. And we'll
we
get
have-
the tickets to where you want
and
them
we
to
have
go.
organizations that will tell you who it's going to, will contact you, and you just give them the name, and they'll keep them at the roll call.
Dylan, we're going to go to commercial break. When we come back, more cake bites. Call Paul. Travel Thursday. We've got Loren. We've got Siva. We've got Indian Springs.
What is this?
We've got Jean. Those are my crackers.
This is not Ritz. What happened to the
They're
Ritz?
premium.
Ritz with mayo.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Crackers.
Are you looking for a new business opportunity with residual income from the convenience of your own home? Are you looking to help people and yourself take control of your health, lose weight, and feel great at the same time? It's time to drink and drop the pounds with Cafe Canna. No need to keep inventory or sit in an office. With 2 simple sachets a day, you'll receive your daily dose of coffee, CBD, and an appetite suppressant. Contact Bev today at 954-612-1271 or visit their website hempshopstore.com. Drink and drop the pounds to a new business and healthier you.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would just listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power. A platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions. A voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have the platform to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 80800. That's CAFE to 80800.
Body with Pure Wave Therapy. Are you ready for improved cell regeneration, less discomfort, a longer, healthier, vital life? Contact purewavenow.com for your consultation. PureWave technology strengthens the immune system and metabolism while activating hormone production. purewavenow.com, 561-965-7777. PureWave. Supercharge your cells. Energize your body with PureWave therapy. Are you ready for improved cell regeneration, less discomfort, a longer, healthier, vital life? Contact purewavenow.com for your consultation. PureWave technology strengthens the immune system and metabolism while activating hormone production. purewavenow.com, 561-965-7777.
And we're back.
I already blink before it goes because it's always so loud. Yeah, that. We got to get you a new bell.
Yeah, I can't stand this bell.
Welcome back to the Brooklyn Cafe TV. You were good, Teddy?
Yeah. Oh, I was saying it's on the list.
Oh, okay. A new bell for Freddie.
Let's go to camera 3 because I want to get your what you think about. I know Steve loves it, but let's go to 3. How did you like the
cake bites?
The cake bites.
Yeah.
Good.
They're different. I've never had them and been.
You've
used
never
to go to New York all the time, so
really,
yeah, this is kind of a treat.
And I can't even believe in South Florida they're in all the delis, all holidays. I thought it was a Jewish thing.
It is. That's what I thought. It was a Jewish thing, and my father's no. This is Italian.
No, it is Italian.
It is, right? Now you saw how the Italians made the news again, right? With the mafia.
Yeah.
Mothers and fathers.
I thought we were doing good. I thought we were really underground now.
But did you see? You see what happened?
By the way, did you know?
What did you see? Did you know?
By the way, did you know?
Did you know?
The mafia made the news again. Really?
Well, I'm talking to Steve because I'm watching the news and I'm wondering if your guys' face is gonna pop up any second.
No.
Yeah, they unfortunately did not stay underground long enough, and the son or whatever Frankie O. happened to know Frankie.
Joey Bag of Donuts.
And they're in trouble again, unfortunately. You know, things used to work in New York a whole lot better when the Italians ran it. I'm just saying.
But if you have a restaurant or food that you want the Grub Goddess to get on her Instagram account, go on to Grub Goddess.
Unconnected with the mafia,
on
right?
Instagram. Absolutely, totally unconnected.
Listen,
back on point where we got a lot of things to cover.
Gangs all over the place.
I know. Grub Goddess. You can find her on Instagram.
She got nervous.
Just saying.
Now, let me ask you, you did something also with the game. What's the name of that game?
Lacrosse.
Lacrosse.
Yes.
And my Giovanni's family, her son is a huge lacrosse star. I mean, he's going to university to play. He's a superstar. He's really good. And they came over to Boca to kick some butt, and I think their teams won the tournament, whatever, and what have you. Game is getting bigger.
It is getting bigger, yes. So I'm the director of operations for the Florida Launch Lacrosse team. It's Major League Lacrosse. We're one of 9 teams in the country. And are they from the Northeast? Where are they from?
They're
Tampa.
from
Tampa? Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, they're doing real
That's
well.
great.
They does real well. They play all year round.
Lacrosse was a monster in Long Island.
Did you play?
Yeah.
No, lacrosse, no.
I played.
I was football and wrestling, that's
Really?
it.
I play lacrosse.
Really?
Yeah, I watch from the stands.
Yeah. Why am I not surprised?
Lacrosse is a tiring game, man.
All games are tiring.
No, the lacrosse, it's not like soccer. Soccer, you run, you kick a ball. Okay, that's good. But in lacrosse, you get beat up. You know how
And
violent.
football with sticks.
It's
Well,
like
you used to
violent.
play
They hit you
lacrosse,
with
right?
them
I
sticks,
yes.
man.
Yeah, so the girls' rules are a little different than the boys' rules. The boys' rules, you can completely just hack your stick. The girls are a little more, like hit it, bring it back, hit it, bring it back.
Oh, please.
And the boys, you can just like completely just chuck them.
Oh, please, hit it.
Yeah.
Hit it. The girls, oops, oops.
No, but it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that.
But this is pro lacrosse now
This
in
is
South
pro
Florida.
lacrosse.
I
Yes.
saw blood on the field.
How many
For the
guys?
girls' game too.
Yes.
For the
But
girls'
wait, I'm
game,
thinking
too.
the guys have to be in pretty good shape.
Oh yeah, they have to be.
You gotta be in great
They're
shape.
elite athletes. They train every day of the year.
And they're coming to the iPic on remote next Thursday, right?
Sure, why not?
Ladies.
We're going to play in the parking lot.
Why not?
And the
I'm gonna
guys
watch
are
them
coming.
play.
The guys who played lacrosse who are in really good shape are coming next Thursday to iPic on location. Oh, you getting what I mean?
I have no idea.
Yeah, everyone else is. Though.
Do you also have the
Lauren,
men's?
you're going to be there?
You have the men's team? I mean, the women's team?
The women's team for a professional level is only 4 teams for the girls. They're a little more up and coming where the men are, we're here, we're playing, and the 4 teams are in the Northeast.
There you go. Okay, so you're going to have the men's lacrosse team there.
Who do they get to play?
The girls or the boys?
The boys.
The boys, so we play each team in the Major League Lacrosse league once home, once away. So we have 16 games this season, starting in May, ending in September.
This is their full-time gig, their full-time job.
It's a paid hobby, is what I call it, because they have their full-time gig.
Well, do they get paid well?
Yeah, pretty well.
Do the girls get paid well as the guys?
No.
We had that
We're
conversation
back to that
yesterday.
conversation.
You
We're
brought it
gonna-
up.
Nope, they do not.
Now,
They do
because you're bringing in the men's lacrosse team at iPic, Steve and I, we're going to be bringing the female football league.
I thought you guys were going to come in lacrosse gear.
No, the
Okay,
female,
good.
the female football. You seen the female
Those are
football?
fun to watch.
So I know somebody who knows somebody for the Miami team. So I'm going to call them up and we're going to bring them. And then we can all be fair. And everybody could be happy. Everybody would be happy.
What about the cheerleaders? Are they coming?
Are there cheerleaders?
We have a dance team, yes.
Will they come next week too?
I can invite them.
All right,
This
Paul.
is getting to be a party.
Well, that's our intent is for next Thursday to be a party at iPic Delray.
Now we
We're
need
going to be
cheerleaders.
airing from 12
I have Miami Dolphin cheerleaders.
Do you?
From 12 to 2 p.m. at iPic
Bring
in
'em.
Delray. And don't forget, March 23rd, which is a week from Saturday, we're going to be at the Panthers-Bruins game at BB&T Center.
Now, wouldn't it be outrageous if we brought cheerleaders to that gig? That
They
would
have,
be outrageous.
They have something there.
Yeah, I'm talking about for the show that we're going to be doing inside the building.
And Freddie's sending out the Groupmatics links now via text to everybody. So
That's
there's
right.
no excuse that you can't find the link. All you have to do is find the charity that you want the donations to go towards. The Panthers do everything. They send the money to them all.
You know, I
So
thought
it's very
Steve had
simple.
bought his ticket. That's why I didn't send it to him. But I'll be texting him any second now. Any second.
There you have it. And Steve, what's happening with Indian Springs before we head over
All
to
right,
travel?
so as you guys know, New York Sounds has now joined forces with a good buddy of mine, Donnie, and we've created Love Bridal Events. We're doing a wedding expo April the 28th at the lovely Indian Springs. Maxine is the one who runs that. So I'm going to hand the...
All right.
Well, we're excited to have Steve and Donnie there with us for this great bridal show on April the 28th. And Indian Spring, if you don't know, it's a hidden gem. It's one of the most beautiful venues in South Florida. And we have a tremendous venue with fantastic food. And we invite all the brides and their moms and their bridal parties to come over and experience. We're going to be giving away a free wedding.
A free wedding in Indian Springs. It's in Boynton Beach, isn't it?
It is.
Hold on a second. You're giving away a free wedding.
Yes.
How do you enter the the gig? How do you get in?
Are you getting married?
Never again.
Does it come with a free divorce?
I don't know about all that.
No, but I know people that are looking in the future to get divorced.
Adele, you getting married? Heather, you getting married?
Not anytime soon.
No?
I would require a boyfriend. I mean, I guess I could get the wedding before I get.
You go to wedding parties. I don't think that's going to be a problem.
Listen, if you tell somebody you have a free wedding, it'll happen for sure.
Most guys, if they don't have to pay for the wedding, are all in.
I'd be all in if the guy paid for the wedding. It doesn't have to land on the parents. That's where I am at this point in time. Now it's mom, dad.
That's because your daughter's going to get married and you're going to have to pay for it. It's the way that
you got a lot more cake bites to sell, is all I can say.
You have
sell a lot of cake bites.
You have bankruptcy on your horizon. Because you're going to huff up.
Maybe you can sign one of them up for the free wedding now and like bank it.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah. Maybe you want to do this gig like 4 times a year.
Maybe
and
there's
get
not
it
an
all pre-done.
expiration date on it. I don't really know.
Have a run through.
But Indian Springs is beautiful. It's right off of Jog Road, correct?
It is really between, it's close to Jog. It's
Eau
really,
Claire Ranch.
Eau Claire Ranch. So we're between Jog and Military and Woolbright and Flavor Picked.
Yes, because you have a sign on Military.
Yeah, well, it's a community as well, but the golf course and the country club are separate. They're not really associated with the community anymore. So we're privately owned now by Concert Golf.
So let me get this right. The one on Military is not you anymore. You got to go further.
Well, that's just a community.
Okay, because
the club itself is on Eau Claire Ranch.
I used to go to Boston Market to eat because unfortunately I can't eat. It's right up the street. So the sign was always off for the longest. It was one of the letters was missing, and now they put it back. This is how I know these things. Because I'm from the Bronx, so my point, when they fixed the sign, I couldn't find Boston Market, but that's a different story.
Explain to me how being from the Bronx and Boston Market have anything to do with Indian Springs.
Thank you.
You got that answer? Because I'm just
Well, me and Freddie share the same brain. But anyway, in New York, if you're from New York,
yes,
okay,
there it is.
When you drive around down here, like when I first moved down here, I didn't understand anybody because then I said, "Wait, how do you get here?" Oh, you go north, you go west, you go towards the water. I can't see the water nowhere. In New York, it's landmarks. When you get to the Boston Market, to make a left.
That's right.
When you get to the Shell station, it's right behind the Shell station.
That's right. He's 100% right.
For me, it's for food landmarks. Oh, you know that restaurant that served that great burger with the onion rings? Yeah, okay, turn left there. Okay, the next one should be that drive-through Taco Bell we love to go to. Okay, turn right,
We got to highlight some of the restaurants you've gone to as well. We should bring them on and bring some of their food.
Oh, they would love that.
We can have a ball with them.
Or we go to them.
Or we can go to them, which is what we're working with Steve-O. Steve-O has a gig coming up, and he has 40 vendors, and we're going to be going out to them and shaking hands and kissing babies, as they say. But I love it when they say head to the beach, right? Head east.
Head towards the water.
No,
I can't see it.
Towards the water. I can't see the water.
They go, no, Steve-O. They go.
I'm on Jog Road. They say head towards the water.
Guy today asked me for directions, and I said, you're going to make a right. When you get to this building, you make another right. I mean, that's how we do it, right? They tell me, head east. If I knew which way was east, I wouldn't be asking you where to go. Which is it? If I turn around, is it that way? Is it this way? So he says, your right hand is always east.
What? I was going to say, in front of you is always north.
This is why Florida is in the state that it is.
That's true because this is north, south, east, west.
First of all,
and
north
no matter
is this
which way
way.
I turn, it's north.
And your right hand takes you east.
Yes, and
so I pointed and I went in a giant circle, and lady says, "That's right, you got it, you hit it." I hit it. Yeah, eventually you're gonna get there.
You know what's the easiest way?
Which way?
The easiest way.
What's the easiest way?
Way east, west.
Yeah.
I always look at the 95. 95 is always heading north or south.
I gotta find 95.
95 military, you know how the streets.
There's north south.
You must be from Florida.
She's from Thailand.
Yeah,
she'll tell me.
The water's always east of 95.
She's from Thailand.
Or military. I'm from Thailand, but I was raised here.
I see. So
that's
you would.
Great, but when they say like the northwest corner of this place,
don't you love that?
Really
Northwest. You know how long?
The east-west corner.
Do you know how long it took me to understand that English?
Do you know I used to do that every time we were on location, and I still do it, and that's why you always look at me so perplexed.
Yeah, because who the hell talks like that?
But when
north, east,
remember
east,
we'd
west,
be at the
west,
deli,
south.
and I'd say we're on the southwest corner.
If I leave Florida, I would not know.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, when I first came down here, I lived in Tampa, right? And I used to come to Miami, so they used to tell me, "Oh, head south, head east, head west, Alligator Alley." Alligator Alley? Why the hell would I want to cross an Alligator Alley? I mean, why do I want to go across the alligator alley with
That's
you?
the scariest road I've been on in all my life.
Right?
Well, years
Especially
ago,
at
it was
night.
one way.
Yep.
Like years ago, it was one way, no railing. That was scary.
You
That's
grew
the
up
old.
down here?
That was scary.
But that's the old way. That way is still there with the two.
But now it's
101.
2-2.
Yeah,
Now
but
it's
there's no
2-2.
lights. If you break down, I mean,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
a
you're
wrap.
You want to
Now-
check your
Now
brakes,
you-
your tires,
They're done.
your
Now
gas
you-
before you get on there.
If you get a flat on alligator alley,
I did.
you're gonna change your
At night,
tire.
At night on Alligator
way.
You're gonna
Alley,
change your tire?
I changed the tire. And
On
let me
Alligator
tell
Alley.
you, every time I kept hearing a noise behind me from the fence, I kept looking back. I was so fast changing that tire, but it is just plain scary.
It's
Yep.
a
And on
bad
top
road.
of that, there's like no reception. Just
None.
to make
None-
it even
none
better.
cell phones.
No, you gotta turn your car on fire. The smoke, the ambulance comes.
when is the bridal show? It's April 28th at Indian
April
Springs
28th.
Country Club in
From
Boynton
1 to
Beach.
4.
From 1 to 4. Steve will be
Brides that
there.
are listening, you could go to lovebridalevents.com. The first 30 brides are complimentary registration.
Really?
If not, it's going to be $7 RSVP'd and $10 at the door.
Are we going to be there?
Hold on, what time? Yes, we're gonna have a crew to go out there. I need 4 people on that Sunday. I hope you guys are hearing me.
April 28th, we need a crew of 4, gang.
We need a crew of
Teddy?
4. That's a Sunday, so don't tell me you're working.
We need 4 on April 28th, Studio Cover Bridal
28th,
Show.
the cover of the
Boynton.
bridal show.
Yeah.
We got 1. Dylan, you in? Yes. That's 2.
Monica, you in?
Monica, you in?
Maybe.
And you're ranking. We can take Memphis.
1 to 4, they can find information where?
Lovebridalevents.com.
Lovebridalevents.com.
Now, let me ask you, at the bridal event, you have all sorts of things going on in there, right?
So the bridal event, we're going to have all kinds of vendors. There's going to be 4 of each
Memphis,
category.
you can come. They're
4
giving away a free wedding.
photographers.
Memphis,
You get a free wedding.
she found a boyfriend. She wants to get married.
So not only is she giving away a free wedding, we're giving away 3 cruises. Okay?
So you're getting cruises, you're getting weddings, and the
And each
divorce
vendor
attorneys
is going
at
to
the
give
end.
away something. Like we're going to have a runway show with Amazing Couture. They're going to be doing all our wedding gowns. They're giving away a $200 gift certificate towards their shop, towards the dress. We're going to have Ted Barry tuxedos. So guys in tuxedos, she's giving away a whole tuxedo. We have Empire Photo Mirror.
I love
Our
that
boy.
guy.
He's giving away 1 mirror.
Mirror? It's gonna be
Mirror
there?
Mirror's giving away a mirror.
I love that guy.
So, so yeah, we have a lot going on. The brides are going to get a free rose at the door. They're going to get a complimentary mimosa.
Hors d'oeuvres.
Hors d'oeuvres. There's going to be food served. There's going to be, right now we got 3 bakers. Hopefully we're going to connect with Heather.
Can I taste test the wedding cakes?
Absolutely.
You're going
I'll
to
be
taste
there.
test the
I'll
wedding.
be there.
She can grub goddess
Yes.
the cakes and hashtag
How do you
Indian
stay in
Springs.
shape eating all this food?
It's very difficult. It's very difficult. It's very difficult.
Well, you know, it reminds me of, remember that show Man vs. Food?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I found out? And the same thing with Guy Fieri. They chew and spit. They don't show that.
They don't swallow.
They don't swallow.
And on that note, we're going to go to
So-
commercial break. Give us a call, 888-994-4995.
He don't
Indian Springs
swallow?
Bridal Show, April 28th, 1 to 4.
He don't
Heather's going to be
swallow?
there for some cake testing. He bites and he spits. Lovely.
He
We'll
don't
be right
swallow?
back.
In the boom boom, he don't swallow. Boom boom.
Dylan, we got to go.
The question of the
Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
Do you want to learn how to eat healthy? Do you know that vegan food tastes great? Let me show you how I can make vegan, vegetarian, healthy food taste delicious. For more information, contact Chef Zelicious at 561-629-0593. We've made guest appearances on Fox 29 News, CBS 12, PBS, and more. Let my dishes speak for themselves so that you can enjoy healthy eating again. You can follow me on Twitter at Zainab73 and on Facebook and Instagram at Chef Zelicious. That's ChefZelicious. Let's get healthy again. Woo!
And we're back at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. An angel gets his wings, her wings.
It is the bells of war.
No, I think bells are the angels getting their wings. Don't forget, save the date, April 28th. If you are getting married, I'm just going to not even go there. Indian Country Club, Steve will be there doing a bridal expo. Paul, maybe you can send a Delphi.
I'm open to that.
There you go.
Send it away.
We can go together.
Where are you going?
To the bridal show where we're going to be, Steva's bridal show.
Yes, you should walk in. I always told you this, right? Walk in with a wedding dress and you would leave with a man
Isn't
and
that
marry.
bad luck, to wear the wedding dress without the boyfriend?
Oh, please, I've been divorced twice. They didn't worry. They should have won. They would have changed the luck.
And Paul, you got a singles cruise you want to talk
Instead of
about.
a train, you get alimony.
Right. There you go. Choo-choo.
It's the A word.
Yes,
what singles
we
cruise?
have a singles cruise. I just want to hold this up. This is the William Shakespeare. And this is going to be a fabulous event on October 14th. There are going to be 75 singles on this ship.
Men or women? Or
Men
both?
and women.
What ages?
It's 30 to 80.
There you go. There's your matchmaking deal, Paul.
60 to, usually like 60-40 men to women, but it's going through the wine country of France. So you're going to see Burgundy, you're going to go to Lyon, you're going to go look at some of the incredible restaurants along the French coast. And remember, when you're on a river, you're getting into ports that the large cruise ships can't go to. And they have guides on the ship. So they speak French, they speak English. You'll encounter people from all over the world, from Europe. And it's really an opportunity to meet new people, experience a beautiful part of the country. Wine country in France is another picture of what you'll see on the cruise.
Beautiful.
And go to the vineyards, taste the wines, taste the foods, come back from the local market, they'll buy the foods and they cook it on board the boat. They have a private restaurant on board the boat, no extra charge. And all of the food is included. They have a drink package if you want that. But normally the ship holds 150 with 2 in the cabin. This will be 1 person per cabin, 75 people. By the end of that week, you will know everyone on the boat and they will know you. And it's going to be a really great time. Riviera Cruise Lines is from Britain. One of the better known tour companies is Tauk Tours. Tauk is known as one of the best in the business. The boat that Tauk uses is identical to the one that Riviera River Cruises uses. I have seen what they're doing on board, and it is absolutely incredible. So I'm setting that up. The prices start from $38.95 per person. Now, normally a cruise you pay twice if you're going by yourself. They've eliminated that. It's $38.95 plus whatever the airfare is from wherever you're going. All of the tips are included. All of the food is included. All of the tours are included. It's a great opportunity to expand your horizons, meet some great people, and visit a part of the world at the most beautiful time of the year. It's a great
How long is the trip for?
7 nights.
That's not bad.
Not bad. It includes everything, just not airfare.
Now, I got to ask you, if if I'm doing this tour and I do the winery things and I don't get back to the boat, what happens to me?
Why wouldn't you get back to the boat?
Because he's at the vineyard tour and he didn't make it out of the vineyard.
It has happened.
He drifted away.
It has happened to me.
Well,
I missed the boat. They left.
You will then have bus transportation to the next stop. Remember, we're talking about a river. We're not crossing ocean.
Oh, so they would drive me to the next stop?
They would take you to the next stop.
You're the person they put a GPS on.
We'll have a little tracker on your elbow, on your ankle. You'll be fine. It's like the Bronx.
When you get into this whole thing about wineries and you start looking, you lose all track of time, right? Now they go to different ports per day.
Each day.
Each day. You better put a tracker on me.
It's called the Riviera. That's the cruise line.
The cruise line is Riviera. The boat is the William Shakespeare. You're going to visit the Burgundy wine country. Burgundy is that deep red, robust wine. So you'll be visiting there. You go to the Rion Valley, which is more of a white wine area. You're going to go to the gastronomical capital of Lyon. That's where French cooking really
Isn't that where they do champagne or something?
Yeah, Lyon is champagne.
Champagne, right?
Yeah. So it goes from Avignon to Lyon. So you fly into Lyon and then you'll fly out of Avignon.
By the time I finish it, I'll be getting it on.
You speak French so well.
I'll be getting it on. Then you have to find me. I go with Steve, they won't find us for months.
He chews and spits and doesn't swallow it. Just back to that.
You don't swallow?
So at the bridal show last Sunday, I had a mom who came up who was a single mom, and she's at the point of her life, she's looking for company. You were there. And the daughter's talking about her honeymoon, and the mom is totally away from the daughter listening to this. And I mentioned this singles cruise to her. She says, "Tell me more. Where are you going and what you're doing?" She says, "Boy, that sounds perfect for me." And
yes.
that happens.
You want to go?
Sorry? Yeah, she's going to go. She just signed up. She's going to go.
Are you going? As a travel agent, I know you're not single. I understand.
Somebody's got to taste the wine and the champagne.
Someone's got to go and get a first-hand experience.
Somebody's got to get it on
for us, Paul.
What happens on the river? No. Yes, I will be going as the tour leader.
Is it true that you disconnect all your computers in your house so your wife can't watch these shows? I just want to know.
It's like on The Bachelor. What happens behind the doors stays behind the doors.
I don't think I'll get over the 8-foot fence, though.
I don't watch no Bachelors.
You watch that show? I don't, but apparently this week was like the week to watch it. So I had to watch it a little bit.
Well, we have an old friend in the studio who brought a new friend. And what do you think about cruising? Do you cruise?
I love cruises.
Are you single?
I am.
Oh, have we got a cruise for you?
Now, have you ever gone on any kind of cruising on, what is this? This is not the ocean. This is
Riverboat. I would love to actually partake in one of those cruises, but I've gone on the Carnival cruises with my children. They're awesome. I love it. It's a great way to spend time with your family.
Boating. Yeah, we see her on the yachts around town.
She's always in somebody's yacht. That's not the same thing as boat.
She's on someone's yacht, exactly. It's a boat. It's just a big one.
It's a big boat.
Yeah,
but you would love this.
I would, absolutely.
You have a passport?
I do. I'm ready to go.
Wow. And who do you have with you?
I have Emmanuel Trench with me.
Hey everybody, how you doing?
Hi, Emmanuel.
He's the director of marketing and business development for Liquid Vita Lounge.
Okay.
So I wanted to bring him on because he is just a world of knowledge and everything that we have going on with Liquid Vita. So
that's the IV stuff, isn't it?
That's correct.
I mean, I was going to ask you, when I do a cruise like this, of course, and they have to take me to every stop, of course.
You're going to need IV therapy?
We need IV.
IV therapy, right?
Yeah,
you got a hangover
awesome.
therapy, I heard. Is that true?
It's great for hangovers, that's for sure, so you don't get lost.
Now, check this out. So you go on these cruises, when you come back, we have a bus waiting for you to take your IV therapy. Because you know what happens on that cruise stays on that cruise.
They have a fishbowl of these little blue pills. You're good.
I don't know what that means. I'm afraid to ask you because there's only one thing I can think of for that, and it ain't a vitamin.
It's like CBD oil.
And you have a new location opening up in West Boca, correct?
We are. We're opening up in West Boca, and we're also opening up in the Hippocrates Institute.
Oh, we know them. They're friends of ours.
Yeah. So
that's so interesting. So you're going to be providing their IV therapy, I guess,
It's
Kids,
we call it wellness by design because everything is very personalized. Everyone is different, so we really try to design a wellness program that's right for your lifestyle. So we have athletes, we have teachers, flight attendants, all kinds of people that are looking to have more control over their health, their energy levels, and we have solutions for them. So obviously weight is a concern sometimes, so we have some weight loss programs that we offer. It's really great.
And it's funny because the last time you were here, I forgot to ask you. It was a question that I wanted to ask you because a lot of people in Florida are dehydrated.
Yes.
Yes.
Because of the salt in the air, because of the sun in the sky.
The party life.
And because of the party life. And then the aggravation.
And we also have a location in Phoenix, and that's also a big problem in Arizona.
But they have dry heat.
Right, but
we have moist heat.
You know what's interesting about Phoenix is that a lot of people don't get enough sun because they don't want to be out.
That's right.
So what happens is that they're deficient in vitamin D.
There you go.
Which affects your energy levels, which is something that we cater to.
And this is something I was going to ask you because they tell me I am deficient in vitamin D.
I think a lot of people are.
A lot of people are.
And when you're deficient in vitamin D, the rest of the stuff doesn't get into your body is the way it was explained to me. So now they have me on like 10,000 milligrams of vitamin D. This can help, right?
Right.
Absolutely. And you know, there are certain vitamins or nutrients that your body doesn't absorb through the direct bloodstream, through the bloodstream. So we have to get it into your system through an intramuscular injection, such as vitamin E. That's something that, or even vitamin D. Those are not vitamins that you can inject through intravenous.
You have to stick a needle in you?
Yes, but you don't feel anything, surprisingly. Everybody is a little scared at first, but you don't feel anything at all. It's painless.
Scared first, second, and third.
How many locations do you have in South Florida?
In South Florida, we're on track for like 9 locations. We also have a truck, like
really?
Yes, like an RV, like a mobile type experience.
I think we've seen it at Lorenzo Place.
I never seen that.
Yes, absolutely. That's our mobile
They
hydration
should just follow me
unit.
around on the weekends.
There you go.
There's a big country music festival coming up soon, Tortuga. It will be at the Tortuga, helping people stay
Isn't Tortuga
hydrated.
a country?
I think it is. It's an island.
It's an island, isn't it?
The Tortuga Island.
You're taking that thing to the island.
Kenny Chesney.
Yeah, it's south.
Greg Chesney.
It's south. Take it right at Burger
Take it right
It's
at
on the southeast corner of the.
Go to the beach, head east.
Where can people find Liquavita, Loren?
You can go to our website, liquivitalounge.com. There's all kinds of messaging there. You can also do online questionnaires as well if you have any additional questions.
And I love our phone number. It's 1-844-LIVE-to-100.
Live, L-I-V,
2-100.
The number 2?
Mm-hmm.
100.
Live to
Do
100.
you do home visits also?
We
Absolutely,
do. Yeah.
yes.
That would be our concierge service.
That is, to me, is something we should talk about because that's a remarkable piece of what's going on in that industry. There's a lot of people who have come to us and we've said no. We didn't like the way they treated people. We just walked away from it.
Well, we get a lot of. It's funny because we get a lot of brides that do plan ahead for their receptions, and we do a lot of concierge service to their hotels for all their bridal,
post-bridal
Well, maybe you want to be into the show.
Absolutely.
I think so,
we were
yeah.
talking about that.
Absolutely,
IV
that sounds
everybody at the
good.
show. You have something for Godzillas? I mean Godzillas. For Bridezillas? Godzillas.
I know. Where are you going with
Yeah,
that?
there's a volume in the IV.
Is there like a little, yeah, I know. A little something, something? A little something, something.
It's funny, we get that a lot. A lot of people ask also about incorporating marijuana type, things into the IV, which is actually very new. It helps you relax.
We'll take a commercial break also.
It helps you relax, yeah.
Yeah, I know, but we don't want to do marijuana because that's a big controversy on our end. But it's
okay.
But it is available if you.
Well, we don't do it. We don't do it, but people do ask, and we're not there yet. But it's something that we're looking.
Who's your
into.
medical director?
So he's world renowned, actually, cardiovascular surgeon. His name is Dr. Willix. He's our chief medical director. Yeah.
That's a big difference when you have a medical director. It's the real deal.
Yes. He's world renowned. He actually was the chief medical director at one time for Cenegenics, who was at one time the leader, pioneers in anti-aging medicine. So he's well respected in the community and knows quite a bit.
All right, we're gonna switch over to our 1 o'clock hour. Heather, how can people find you? Lacrosse?
Instagram at grub_goddess.
How do you spell grub?
GRUB_goddess.
Grub underscore
That's it.
goddess.
That's it.
Very
Call
cool.
Paul. Paul, you're staying with us?
Yes, he's staying.
Yes, I'm staying with you.
All right, give us a call, 888-994-4995. Steve-O, you in? You out?
I'm in.
Steve-O's in. Stay tuned. We'll take a commercial break and we'll be right back.
Hitting your greens is never.
Hey, you know, all decisions are made at a table, so find a table near you, and you two can play along with the Brooklyn Cafe TV.
We should make a game. So they come into our world, they come into our house. We always have an open door, a cup of coffee, a book nook, shot of vodka, which I could probably use right about now.
Three, two, one.
And welcome to all our friends in South Florida, LA, New York, San Francisco, Chicago.
Ever heard you look like Christopher Walken?
I don't even know who the hell that is. I didn't know who that was until I saw Deer Hunter. And I said, is that Christopher Walken? Yes. Oh, I don't look anything like him. I don't sound like him. I don't act like him, but they say I do. We need more cows. As a matter of fact, this picture, I'm looking at this clown. You gotta come down to Fox. What the hell is it? Foxwood Fountain. You gotta come down to Foxwood Fountain. Wait, where's the cherry? What was that guy saying? Yeah. You are Christopher. Oh, look at this. Are you getting me doing the corner chongo? LeBron James. And it just went on and on and on. We need more cowbell. This is good, but we need more cowbell. I don't talk like him. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. And it's funny because people come on the set here and they think that La La Land is real.
It is. It is real. It's such a much better place to be in my world. I'm telling you, it is so real. And it's the best thing about being where we are. It's when we found this place and we looked at it and had this vision of all these different rooms, setting up for all these different sets. We.
What are you, French? You got we. And what time is the, what time? You know what would be a really great idea? What? We bring in 4 new interns. Because the interns are interviewing the interns, right? And then we switch the cameras on them. And we take them interviewing the interns.
I was zooming into focus.
Yeah, to focus on your face.
Was that a joke?
You're smiling. Yikes eyes.
Let me start over.
And I want to see if they remember the intern's name. Because when you go through 125 interns, you forget everything.
Love Freddie, but he's got to learn some names around here.
What do you think of the nickname Freddie gave you, by the way?
Which one? EJ.
You know why it's EJ?
Eject the button. I'm going to call him Sleeper Man.
Because
why he doesn't sleep?
What is Freddie's nickname for you?
It's Lana.
I said Lana, and they said, what? What kind of name is that?
Lana?
And I said, I don't know. I don't even know her real name.
I mean, I don't really watch The Sopranos, so.
Why did he give you that nickname?
Because I'm from New Jersey.
The bottom line here is we get these interns, right? And I feel horrible because I can't remember their names.
We work in such an amazing place. We're so fortunate to bring this great group of energy and people together. Wait till you see some of the shows coming up next week. Oh man, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Buckle your hat, Batman.
Yeah,
we don't script anything. Nothing is written down on paper. We just go. It just makes sense in my mind.
I swear to God. Do you drink heavily?
I want to be either a Hollywood producer or director for movies.
I want to be working with foreign films. Kind of don't like Hollywood.
I learned how to make coffee.
I think I've learned more about editing and filmmaking here than I have in actual school. Like I can just come in, eat a donut, and edit, and it's totally fine. I'm not incredibly stressed out, and then we actually go out and have shoots.
You want to get married or you want to be a producer, a director?
But you can do both.
What do you think about Super John?
He's a little too happy in the mornings for me.
Hey Jackie, want some coffee?
Why are you laughing? This is serious.
Honestly, like what I really want to do is I want to like make something that can impact a community.
I mostly like being behind the camera. I like I'm very artistic. I like setting up my shots and like trying to get really interesting shots.
Hollywood these days are making reboots, remakes, you know, stuff that like people aren't really interested in. Like all the meaningful films aren't being created anymore.
I'm getting into a lot of stuff like photography. I'm starting to take classes on it, even though I have some exposure to it.
Right now I'm just kind of like, I just need a job, so I'm focusing on like whatever I can get and then getting experience.
It's kind of just going in there and say, show us what you got, so I'm able to put my crap on the table.
You know Hansel and Gretel, where they have the breadcrumbs and they always find their way? Well, you can always find me if at a trail of sparkle dust, excluding on you. There's dust everywhere.
Oh, just stop waving that stupid thing. Don't put that glitter on me. It takes me 20 hours to get that stuff off of me.
But every room has an opportunity for more growth. And when people come and they see the energy and the magic in the lawn, all this is the physical representation of positive energies. Everything we do every day.
What I want to be when I grow up is probably a movie producer.
I hope to be, career-wise, a film producer or TV producer.
I'm learning a lot about health and wellness, a lot of things I didn't know.
I think it would be so funny if like just sort of like a dramatized version of the Brooklyn Cafe show where all these like companies come on, but it's kind of like a parody of like the Housewives or some kind of reality show like that where they all kind of like feud with each other. Two worlds colliding, like my home life and then the Brooklyn Cafe life.
Please be kind to each other.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
What's that? Don't they have enough material to put this on? And Dylan doesn't know. This bell represents Dylan counting down from 3. 3, 2,
Oh, wait, sorry. Wait, 32, 32.
Welcome back to part 2 on a beautiful Thursday afternoon here in beautiful South Florida. 95.3 FM, 1470.
No, we're not on radio.
95.3 FM, 1470 is our call letters on radio.
Did you forget?
I know I didn't forget.
You turned on the radio today?
No.
Did you turn on the radio today?
For all of you, excuse my co-host here.
Wackiness.
We want to welcome you back to Facebook and all the other platforms, Twit and everything else that we're on. Twitch, Nincompoop.
Twitch.
Yeah.
Twitch.
So if you want to write in, we will post your comments on the bottom of the screen, or you can call 888-994-4995. That is the Steve-O hotline.
Travel Thursday. Call Paul. We got Paul Vadiato in the house. Our last hour, we had a lot of people. We had cake bites. Here's the one lone cake bite left.
You ever notice that nobody
cake
eats the last bite?
You
ever notice that? Nobody
funny,
wants
right?
to eat the last bite because they think you're a
That's when you
slob.
have people with manners in the room.
No, you see, but there's nothing wrong with eating the last bite.
Let me ask you about that, though. When you eat a meal, do you eat the last bite on your plate?
I'll eat your last bite if I have
Do you?
to. Absolutely.
Pretty much so, yes.
I know people that will eat the entire meal and leave a bite on their plate.
And then say, oh, I can't do anymore.
And it's like, really, the last bite?
I'm sorry, you come from an Italian household, you clean the plate or you don't leave the table.
Exactly.
Yeah, like I can see if you don't eat most of the meal or half the meal, but one bite? I never understand why there's a bite left.
Linda does that. Oh, I eat the last bite. Yes, you do.
It's a psychological
focus real
thing.
hard.
Is that what it is? It's just like the last bite. I never get. Michelle, do you ever eat the last bite?
Of anything.
Of anything when you go out to eat or at home?
Of anything.
The last bite.
Good to the last drop.
Good to the last
So
drop.
you're one of those people that leaves things at the end? Like that?
No, I'll wrap that up for another day, but that's not a bite. That's an entire snack.
That's a bite.
No.
Well, when you're 4 foot nothing,
Michelle
you weigh
doesn't
100
eat
something nothing pounds. I guess that is a meal. That's like you could starve 14 people on that.
Taste this. This is really good.
She doesn't do sweets.
Okay.
You're leaving that?
Well, we're going to ask the
Well, what
powers
do you
that be
care?
who would
You
like
don't do
it.
sweets. So what? If it was a bitter, I bet you eat it.
I'm sure one of the producers will eat it in the other room.
I was gonna say that.
It won't go to
would drive
waste.
me crazy.
Hey, Hector. You want a bite?
A cake bite.
Well, no, we're in trouble. Listen, I want to say hello to Mr. Super John. Yes, John, we played your sizzle. I'm going to tell you, you're still the best of the best. Welcome to John, our Cape Crusader from...
We had someone yesterday who said we should go to John Knox, remember?
Yes, they want me to go to John Knox.
Well, they want us to do a show from
And we
John
said we
Knox.
already know somebody there.
She was great, though, from Therafit Shoes.
That, yesterday, did you see the show yesterday, Steve?
No one saw the show yesterday.
You haven't seen it?
No.
You know why?
Why?
Facebook went...
Because no one saw our show yesterday.
You heard that?
Hopefully we're putting
You know
up
what
the show today.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Super John, that sizzle is still by far one of the best pieces we've ever seen.
Yes. I was
No.
going to say something else, but yes.
Okay.
All right. All right, so where we going now?
We're
what
talking
are we doing?
cruises. We've got Liquavita. We've got Steve-O in the house. You've got what going on, Steve-O, at Indian Springs?
Besides the show, we got a big wedding show, April 28th, 1 to 4. We're giving away a free wedding and 3 cruises and anything else you want to give away. We might have IV now at the
You're going to need it. I want to ask you a
The
question.
vendors will be more interested than the brides, I think. But anyway.
I'm going to ask you a question. You post every gig you do on Facebook. I noticed that, right?
Yes.
Do you ever sleep?
No.
And how long do these gigs run? Till midnight, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, I usually get home about 2:30, 3 o'clock.
And you do this like 5 days a week?
Yeah, pretty much.
Holy, have you seen all the posts that he does? And he's
I
always
don't know why my Facebook doesn't always show everybody. So sometimes I have to actually look for
Dawn,
them.
today's our friendiversary. You know,
Is
you didn't
it?
know
See, I
that?
didn't even see that.
It wasn't even.
I posted it.
It wasn't today, my friend.
Your friendiversary.
No, his and yours was a couple of days ago.
Really?
Yeah, and then
'cause
me and
I
yours
saw
was
it.
yesterday.
I saw you guys.
I saw
you
that.
saw you guys on a friendiversary.
So you saw
Very
us, but you
sweet.
didn't see ours?
I haven't seen ours. I got to go look for ours now.
I'm hurt.
I got.
You know why?
Why?
That's Facebook. That's what he did.
Okay, and more with that. Give us a call, 888-994-4995. We also were talking the singles cruise. Adelphi was with us. Now we've got Loren and Emmanuel from Liquavita. Paul, what else is happening on cruising travel?
Well, I want to talk about something that's not as exciting but very, very important, and that is about travel insurance. And I know you say insurance, I'm going to go to sleep. But, I booked a cruise yesterday for a single mom, and she's going to take her 3 children away to the Caribbean. It's been the last time one's going to college, and
nice.
It's a few $1,000s, but for her, it was a lot of money for her to go away.
Yeah.
And if somebody were to get sick and they had to cancel the cruise, think of it as a lost financial investment of a few $1,000s. And not only if they can't go, what happens if somebody gets sick or they have to be airlifted? I know somebody who was airlifted from the Caribbean back to the States, and it was an $80,000 bill to pay that. And for less than 8% of the cost of what the trip was going to be based upon the age and the condition, all of that can be covered. In addition to that, it covers lost travel bags or bags that are delayed. There's a concierge service 24/7 that can help straighten out the problems that are there, besides calling me. Or emergency transportation, where you are away and you need transportation to find a dentist because of a toothache.
So it's not only cancellation insurance, it's if something happens, you need to get back to the States or other incidents, the insurance will cover a lot of that as well.
Also, if you're in business and you're planning to go away on vacation and you get a phone call from the CEO saying you must be here for the meeting, meanwhile you laid out $5,000 for a trip and you cancel the trip, that's your loss. If you bought the travel insurance, the travel protection, that money would be coming back. Or if you're in the military and you got called back to service before you were expecting to go, it's a very, very inexpensive way to protect the financial investment of travel. And when we think about going on vacation, we think of the fun, we think of the good times, we think of the friends, but I had to cancel a cruise on the day of the cruise because my wife is sick.
Well, that was my other question. You know, you book hotels and they want 24, 36, 72 hours notice. How do you possibly... We actually had that. We had to go away for a wedding. My dad was in the hospital.
Yep.
And we called the hotel when he got admitted 3 days before the wedding, and they said, there's nothing we can do. I mean, but you don't know. Things happen. But this is amazing that you could call that same day.
And they're all not the same. That's the point I really want to make. Some of them will give you 70%. Some of them will give you 100. It depends upon the number of days to the cruise. But the big thing now that is coming about, we see happening in health insurance in general, and that is pre-existing conditions. So if you have a heart problem and then you buy the insurance and you don't know that that heart problem is not going to be reimbursed because it's a pre-existing condition, you pretty much threw your money away. So we have the option to have that rider where you're able to have all your pre-existing conditions covered, and it's offered on a medium basis or a first class basis. So, or you can opt out and not have it at all. But I really want to stress for those that work with me and those that travel with me is looking at travel protection as an integral part of protecting your investment of travel. Best money you're ever going to spend.
Paul, on a rough estimate, how much is the insurance cost?
Well, for this family of, it was 3 children and mom, the cruise was about $2,500. For covering everybody, it was $170 for the top plan.
That's a no-brainer.
Yeah, exactly. No-brainer, right?
Yeah.
You got, if you're going to
And
invest.
why do you think people decide not to? For the most part, because most people, they feel like nothing is going to happen.
Cheap. It comes down to money. Either you spend
it comes down to money. Bottom line.
You spend $170 drinking and eating at dinner, or you protect your investment and lose your 20. What do you? You could lose
Or
up to
I've never
80%.
been sick a day in my life.
Right.
I wish I could say that.
You know,
Well, your parents booked the cruise and your father got sick, right?
Yes.
And the insurance came back and they took care of everything.
Yeah,
So basically, like someone who's a sophisticated traveler knows to do this. A savvy traveler knows to do this.
Well, yes, they know about it. But when you call a cruise, let's say they do it on their own, they don't use a professional. If they call the cruise line, you're going to get whatever the cruise line offers. Or if you're going to a resort, they'll sell you whatever they have. You don't read the fine print, or you don't understand what provisions are covered, what aren't covered. You don't know if the price is a good price or it's an expensive price. But when you come to a professional, and I got a certification in travel insurance, it's really evaluating what your risks are and then insuring against those risks, and at a price that makes sense.
I want to talk a little bit about tips on cruising, because you brought up a good point. Sophisticated and not knowing, doing a cruise for the first time and not knowing your way around. I mean, the first time I went on a ship, I think I jumped off the wrong my ship and ended up in another ship because the damn thing was so big. I couldn't find my way back. But I wanted to ask you about tips on cruising. Is it true that if you wait long enough, sometimes you get some upgrades in your room because they didn't fill them on top?
First of all, let's talk about tips, okay? You can prepay your gratuities up front, and that will cover anything that you have on the ship. So if you buy a drink on the ship, they're not going to add it on. But if you don't prepay it, every day it's going to be charged for your room, it's for the maitre d', for the wait staff. You buy a drink at the bar, there's going to be 18% that's added on to the drink of that. So buying the gratuities up front, you know that all of that is covered. So it's,
well, how do you do that
important.
because you don't know how many drinks you're going to have?
Well, the gratuities is a reflection of the help. It doesn't matter how many drinks you have. You buy a drink package, it's still going to be covered.
So hold it. So if I get a drink package, I can have as much as I want to drink.
Well, you can buy a drink package for premium liquor. You can buy one for sodas. You can buy one for specialty coffees. You can, and each person has to buy their own. So you can't. You have 4 people in a cabin. You can't buy one drink package and pass the cup around.
Right.
So
that's kind of stinky.
Yeah, they don't do that.
Just messed up my whole plan. But if I get a package, I can drink as much as I want. Everything's taken care of. So they give me a number based on
what you choose. You may say, I want a drink package up to X number of drinks.
Oh, the number.
Yeah, and
so
then,
it's $1,000, and they're not going to be drinking until they hit $1,000.
What? No, if you buy a total package, it'll be as much as you want to drink. Now, that you may say, I want a well package, which is going to be the less expensive liquors, or I want a premium one where you're going to be drinking the Johnny Walker.
So it's an overall package. You're just buying what quality liquor you want.
Yeah, but how much?
As much as you want.
How many drinks?
Whatever you want. It's unlimited.
It's unlimited.
Yeah.
Unlimited.
While you're on the
Until you have to
cruise.
call
We
Emmanuel
definitely need
and
IV
Lorraine
on
for IV therapy. Unlimited. You know, by the way, that would be really great to put on a cruise line.
Yeah.
No, we were just
Absolutely.
talking about that at the break.
Unlimited.
Unlimited.
I go with Steve-O, they're going to run out of liquor.
And then you're going to take them with you because they're going to bring the IV box.
You know,
Because that's what you're gonna need.
I told them the story not too long ago, but my wife used to get mad at me because when we used to go out, I used to go to the emergency room to get IV.
Yeah.
And
You drank that much?
Oh.
Well, it stabilizes you. That's how IV therapy
I felt like
has
$1 million.
always been
I
used.
tell them, listen, I got a
Yeah.
migraine. They give me something
Yeah.
IV. They give me IV. I walk out of there. I'm like, all right, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's do it. We're
Yeah.
ready to go.
Now, is there like a test that tells you whether or not you should have an IV, dehydrated, missing something? Sure, something you put in, you take a blood draw or something?
Yes, so we do blood work ideally to get a feel for your nutritional levels. A micronutrient test looking at over 32 different micronutrients in your body, and then figure out which ones are kind of missing or low. Everybody has some sort of deficiency, but most of us have no idea. We just think it's a headache, or we're just tired, or too much work, when in fact you're actually suffering from something, some sort of symptom.
So when I come back from cruising, and it's not a good time to have that test, because I'm going to be deficient in everything.
Yeah, but then you'll get
That's
the
the
IV
best
that you
time.
need.
That's actually the best time to do IV therapy.
You have to put a hose in there because it'll be.
But that's a good point, Freddie, because IV therapy, as much as it's there to help you with an immediate need, something happened, you feel dehydrated, you don't feel good, it's actually better for proactive health. So, there are people that do IV vitamin therapy regularly and they don't get sick, they don't get the common cold for as long as 1 year, 1 year and a half.
That was going to be my point.
Yeah, it's more of a proactive measure.
Like a subscription every month or every 2 weeks, whatever it may be.
Well, that's the way the country's going. They want you to be proactive on your health. Don't wait till you get sick to go to the hospital. Sort of do this ahead of time, so that would be a good.
But what you're not talking about is how serious dehydration is.
Well, let's go to commercial break. When we come back, dehydration on cruises, right? All the time. You're out, you're drinking, you're in the sun.
Too
Here
much
in Florida,
drinking.
You're always drinking. Give us a call, 888-994-4995. We'll be right back. Here,
At Carmen Care Advanced Laser Therapy, our professional team specializes in finding the best alternative laser therapy treatments for your painful conditions. Do you suffer with chronic pain, a post-traumatic injury, or simply looking for the benefits of cell rejuvenation to the skin? Schedule a consultation today to understand how photobiomodulation can help reduce your symptoms, reduce or even eliminate pain. Give us a call today, 561-405-9577. We focus on treating you who has a disease, not a disease that defines who you are. Contact Carmen Care Laser Therapy today, 561-405-9577 or carmencarelaser.com.
Sexy, seductive, and beautiful. Looking for a professional and talented photographer? Danielle Boujon specializes in capturing flirtatious and tasteful images for yourself or your partner. Located in South Florida, Danielle really knows how to bring out your inner beauty on a shoot. Visit her website at www.daniellebuljan.com or call her at 561-305-2241 to capture your most desirable moments.
Steve, don't do that because you're confusing. Welcome back. You confused me.
Those are the outtakes we need to keep playing.
Holy 7, 6, and the other one's 3, 2, 1, 7, 6.
You know, I'd never seen the outtakes on that promo that Yes Man did until yesterday. That was hilarious.
It is funny.
Did you send that out?
Yeah, I sent it to Comcast.
That was really funny. All the outtakes we did. Ever watch our show without words?
No.
It's kind of funny because you never know what we're doing with our hands because we're eating, we're doing all kinds of weird things, and Freddie's like this and dancing. Anyway, back to your insurance and your IV therapy. Dehydration, we were talking.
Thank you.
But he's just laying on the table.
Thank you for jumping off that horse real quickly. Thank you very much.
Dehydration.
There's the expert.
In addition, like dehydration on a cruise, right? Which I think is or
just
a situation that
living in Florida.
But you know what also causes dehydration is a stomach virus. You had a stomach virus, you ate something while you were traveling, and all of a sudden you're depleting a lot of fluids, bodily fluids, and that does cause dehydration. And we do treat that as well with IV vitamin therapy. So I think it would be fantastic to have something like that on a cruise.
I can't believe they don't have it. I mean, they must have the emergency, like, Ringer's lactate,
Right.
that type of stuff. But
What? Ringer lactate?
Ringer's lactate.
What the hell is that?
It's what they tote you up with when you're in the emergency room, and they kind of give
Ringer's
you
lactate?
Yeah, they fill you up with fluids.
Saline in the
It's saline, it's
Ringer
electrolytes.
lactate.
Ringer's lactate.
What happened to like Gatorade?
Not in the emergency room.
Why not?
Have you ever seen a blue bag?
Gatorade is pure sugar. Warning.
They have no sugar now. Have you seen it? Tastes like shoe
They
polish.
want you to think there's no sugar or alternatives.
I don't drink Gatorade.
But sometimes you're so sick you can't even keep the Gatorade down. You need really that bag of IV therapy that's going to make, or couple bags that make you feel so much better. Like when you go to the ER, right? You think you can do it on your own, and sometimes you just can't do it on your own.
There's the poster child for the ER. You go to
those days are over. Those were rough.
You stopped drinking heavily?
Oh yeah.
You drinking a whole lot lighter now?
Yeah.
You drinking public still?
No.
It's okay.
But the dehydration for cruising is important. What else you got going on cruises, Paul? Vacations, planning, Adelphi.
We have a lot of, all of the cruise lines now are getting geared up for the busy season. And especially on the 3 and 4 day cruises, it's getting really hard to get cabins for June to September now because the kids are home. That's really become the busier season, even more so than
you need more
the
boats.
winter. And believe me, more boats are coming, more ships are coming.
Are they?
But they're filling up, and if you're going to go with a group or a family and you want to get everyone going, it's really difficult to get space. So earlier is better. The Royal Caribbean has the Symphony now, which is sold out on most.
Isn't that the biggest boat?
The biggest boat in the world right now.
Symphony, and they sold that out. That's like a moving
Every
city.
cruise they sell it out.
That's like a moving city. It takes you 15 minutes to get on and a half hour to get off, a couple of days to get off. Because it's so
Allure
big.
sells out, Symphony sells out.
It's craziness.
Now, the big ones really do.
I got breaking news. I got into an argument with my son last night because he didn't believe me, but I got breaking news. You know that they have grounded the 737 now in this country and all over the world.
Yep.
And there are lots of people out there that, you know what, you either hop a squad on a plane and go around and around till you get there, or you don't get there. They cannot do anything because it's been mandated by the government.
How many did they ground?
All of them.
All of them. Yeah.
Over 100 planes are grounded. Thousands of flights, thousands of man hours. They told if you're in the air, land and park the bus because you're done. But I was just told, bulletin. If you are planning on taking these planes and they tell you you're going to be taking the 737, take a cruise. Make your life a whole lot safer.
But you got to get here.
Because being in the air, if God wanted you to be a bird, he would have gave you wings. That's all I got to say.
You know what I heard is a trend now with cruising, and maybe Paul can expand on that, is that the cruise lines are now extending the experience from just the cruise ship, and they're investing in creating theme park kind of experiences while you're at the island. So you go to like a private island.
Perfect day at Coco Cay.
Does he have his own show yet?
Yeah, you should.
Opening up May 18th.
You sure? Did you see what they put on the back of these boats now? They have racing cars.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. A racetrack.
Racetrack. Can you imagine me and you on this thing? We'll probably fly off the back and land in the Virgin Islands.
You guys actually out on a night
We're a
alone.
little too big for those little cars. Can you imagine a big guy like me
I
on
was
a little
thinking
car?
the two of you guys out doing a guy thing.
We're gonna do that thing that has a racing car thing in the back, and then they have ice skating rings.
Yeah.
So we wanted to do we're gonna play volleyball on ice skates. Check it out. New sport coming. I should have talked to Mother Grub, whatever her name is.
Grub Goddess. Tell us about the perfect day at Coco Cay.
Coco Cay is opening up on the 18th of May. It's a private island owned by Royal Caribbean, and it can accommodate the largest ships, including the Symphony that they have. And it's like when you go on an excursion, but instead of going to see a building or a museum, you're going to go to Coco Cay. Half of it is free, and half of it you pay for whatever you're going to do. So if you want to have one of those cabanas over the water with the butler and all the drinks, there'll be a charge for the day on that. They have a hot air balloon that goes up 350 feet. It's tethered, and you can take a ride up on that. They have water slides. They have the longest zip line in the Caribbean on Coco Cay.
That I would do. I'll faint, but I would do it.
You'll do a zip line out of a hot air balloon?
Are you crazy?
I would do all above.
I had a feeling
I
she
love
would.
it. Yeah.
You would jump. You would get in a hot air balloon in a foreign
100%.
country.
Absolutely.
So if you become a stain on the side of a building,
But you don't think of it that
It's
way. You
tethered.
think of experiencing more of the view and the scenery and taking everything in while you're traveling.
Enjoying it, taking it
yeah.
in.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot you can do. So what's on the free side? The beach, hanging out?
You have the beach, you have children's program, you have rafting in calm water, they have rafting with moving water. You know, it's a day in the sun, or, you know, you could be in the shade. They have a regular buffet restaurant, which is included in the, you know, just to go. But they also have some first-class restaurants on Coco Cay. You'll pay extra for them, premium liquors, everything. It really is about first-class service, first-class drinks, first-class food to give yourself a really relaxing day before you end the trip.
Now, is it true that I can take my butler on the beach?
The butler is on the beach.
I mean, but if I'm hitting the beach, he'll come out.
No, different butler on the ship if you paid for a butler in your suite from the butlers that are on Coco Cay.
So can you get a butler on the beach?
You can get a butler on the beach.
For money, you can get anything you
Can
want.
I pick the butler
Right,
or
Steve-O?
the
Butler
butless?
will pick you.
Buttless.
Yeah, but what's a female butler?
Female butler.
There's no such thing as female butler.
No,
It's got to have a
buttless.
name.
Isn't it
Butless. That's what I just said. Butless.
No, that's no sexism.
Why? She has. Why is it
Why
sexism?
would you be buttless instead of butler?
Well, butler.
How about
What's the
butt more?
opposite
She
of
could be
butler?
How about butt
buttless
more?
too.
Not
sounds like a
butt
I
problem.
wasn't even thinking about that.
less. Just a butler.
But for a name, you'll still get it.
We need the name guy.
Google.
Hey, Google.
So
Google answers are in trouble.
it's going to be a destination that everyone is really going to want to see it. It's going to be available to those that go on a 3-day cruise out of Miami or a 4-day cruise, 5-day cruise that goes to Cuba and to Coco Cay, and then the 7-day cruise is Royal Caribbean that goes to the Eastern Caribbean down to St. Martin, or the Western Caribbean that goes to Honduras, Cozumel, and Belize.
You know, that would be such a trip. We go with as a group. We'll probably corrupt every butler on there, every whatever.
Pretty much.
Tell the butler, come sit down, let me serve you. You know, do the old spaghetti switch on people. You ever done that? You ever done that in a restaurant? A lady comes over and she's a waitress, and you say, you know what, I want to serve you. You sit down. And they look at you like, I can't do that. I get fired. I says, no, I don't know the owner.
Security.
I says, I know the owner. Don't worry about it. You never did that?
Never did that.
I did that with my son, with Freddie.
Yeah.
Of
And
course you did.
he used to get the girl's number. It was the biggest con job we
If
ever
you
did.
could go on any vacation tomorrow, where would you go?
China.
Really?
Oh, China's great.
Darren, our coffee guy from the Brooklyn Cafe, is in China right now, and he texts me and sends me pictures. I says, can you stop?
Do you know I'm too tired to even go on a vacation?
Well, I guess you're not
How
going.
sad is that? Like, to even the thought, you're shaking your head, to even just thought about packing and going. That's why you got to call Paul.
You need an
Take
IV.
care of it all. I probably
Sounds like you need
an
an
IV.
Rise and shine.
Do you have like a swab for the mouth to tell you what you're deficient in, or it has to be a blood work?
I have heard of that for like the genealogy tests,
Right.
but not for a micronutrient test. You need a full blood sample for that.
So if you're feeling like you're getting the flu and you got a headache and you got a stomach ache and stuff, what kind of IV would you plug into them?
One with a lot of vitamin C. Vitamin
go.
C is
That's
a
what you
reset
need.
for the immune system. So immune boost is fantastic. Also glutathione, which is the master
Right.
antioxidant. That one a lot of people don't know too much about, but it's an antioxidant that the body produces on its own. So when you're younger, your body produces a lot of it, but as you age, your body produces less of it. And that's what actually causes the signs of aging. Not having
Really?
enough, correct.
We gotta have a bag of that all the time.
How'd you get involved with Liquivita?
I actually started the company with the president of the company now, Sam Tejada. And we started the company 5 years ago. So I oversee all the marketing for the company. And it's been a wild ride, but it's been great. Yeah.
Big competition you have. There's a lot of people that have decided to get into that IV treatment, but they don't.
It's very trendy, especially coming from the West Coast. So it started off like in Las Vegas, a big party cure, if you will, hangover cure. But as it started moving over to the East Coast, it became more of a proactive measure for controlling your energy levels, sustaining your health and wellness. But what I would say is that it's for anybody. And you should try it at least once as a way to, control your health and not accepting the idea that you can get sick 2 times a year because of the cold or flu. There's a problem, and that shouldn't happen. And I think medicine is moving in a direction where it's going to be more about how do we become more superhuman with these kinds of things. And Big Pharma does not want that.
Also, if somebody has autoimmune disorders, that's perfect remedy of trying to strengthen the body and giving the body the ability to fight off some of the bugs that you and I would not actually have a problem for. What about oxygenation? If people want oxygen therapy, are you doing that as well?
So we're not doing oxygen therapy, but that is something that's very trendy as well. We are focused primarily in addressing deficiencies. So looking at your blood panel and understanding like where you're at in life. And then again, we reference wellness by design, basically designing a nutritional plan, a wellness plan for your lifestyle. That's our focus. But oxygen has been great for different things. It just hasn't been part of our mix.
Now the funny thing is when you go on a cruise, just like when you come off a plane, there's a lot of people. Mm-hmm. And anytime you create an environment where there's a lot of people, there's going to be a lot of germs, right?
Yeah.
I mean, ships spend half their income on cleaning it because at sea it's even worse. The bacteria is even worse. It's
Norovirus,
just everywhere. So it probably will behoove you after you do a trip.
Or before.
Yes, before.
Mm.
Prepare yourself.
Yeah, before.
It's actually great for jet lag.
Yeah.
I can imagine. But if I do it before and I go on a cruise with Steve, let's say, and I come back, am I going to be okay, or do I got to go in to get a
No, we need another
refill?
drip.
We need another drip. That is such an ugly
But
word.
it's funny because,
Let's say
I went to Vegas for the first time in June, and they have IV, they got oxygen. I mean, it's like, because it's Party Central over there. I mean,
That's
I was
the first
living,
time you went?
I know, I was just
First
thinking
time I
that.
went. No, first time I went to Vegas.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not a big gambler, whatever. But we went, so I could see it. But I lived at the oxygen things, and I'm like, what a gimmick. Because, there's different colors, and, it's such a wrap. It's like you're breathing anyway, you know what I'm saying? But it's just, anyway.
Yeah, but when it's concentrated into your system, everything changes. You'll be surprised how a hangover disappears. I went to
I know. I'm like I said, the IV, I'm all for what they do.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But if you can boost your immune system before you go on the ships,
Yeah.
before you go on an airplane, because everyone, look, even Gen G was supposed to come today. She's was away
sick.
for a week and she's sick.
She's sick.
It happens every time people go on an airplane. You can't help it, right? You're sharing everything. You're sharing germs on a cruise. You're touching things, buffets. It just happens. It's lots of people.
Going to the bathroom, #1 disease central, right? And you wash your hands, and they tell you take a piece of paper to open the door knob.
Yep.
Don't touch it with your hands.
Yep.
But if you gotta go to the bathroom, I guarantee you're gonna inhale about 4,000 billion germs, and you get sick.
But you can do the IV therapy before, and then you can go on a cruise with Paul, and then you can do the IV therapy afterwards, and you're good to go.
It's also really good to mention before, because you're right. It's about, in some cases, it's best to do it before or after something. So, for example, if you are maybe doing cosmetic surgery, okay, so you're going to want your body to recover, right? So before and after is recommended for that.
And just keep doing it so your body then becomes accustomed to feeling right instead of feeling wrong.
If you're an athlete and you're doing a big competition you're prepping for, a big race or something, before and after.
Very cool. So you see that, Paul? You get protected before and after.
Now, do you have bags, you just sell the bags and we can do it ourselves?
Unfortunately, you do need a nurse practitioner. Well, I wouldn't say unfortunately. You definitely want to get a nurse practitioner.
I'm sticking in my ear.
It's not a do-it-yourself
to do
kit.
that, no.
How come there's a big bubble for me?
Let's go to commercial break, Dylan. When we come back, more with IV Therapy, Cafe on Ice, 888-994-4995. We'll be right back.
Let's all welcome a new sponsor to the show. It's AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet TV radio production company, discover AMP2 TV, a full-service production company that can provide all streaming videos in studio or remotely. They offer web page development, and they use all the latest platforms to help make all your business selling points more powerful. They can do remotes or live radio streaming as well as tape productions for social media platforms and television. AMP2 TV can handle all of your television needs, including closed caption for a perfect on-air telecast. Choose from a variety of creative TV and radio packages or visit one of their many studios to get your creative juices flowing. Come and see why AMP2 TV works with many major companies, including Comcast, Bravo, and Fox 29, as well as individuals and businesses of all types and sizes. To see samples of their work or to find out more, visit their website at amp2.tv. That's A-M-P, the number 2.tv, or call them at 866-224-5422. Feel free to call for a quote or just a consult of how to put your business on a social media platform or radio platform, or just doing a show that is covered by all platforms. Call 866-224-5422 and make an appointment. That's 866-224-5422.
Do you want to enhance your love life with flowers? Rejuvenate love, life, health with flowers from Blossom Moments? Weekly deliveries to your home, your business, hospital, or even senior centers. Give us a call at 561-951-6343. Blossom Moments could also coordinate your wedding or event. Contact Blossom Moments at bmgevents.net. For all of your floral event needs, large or small, call Blossom Moments. 561-951-6343. And we look forward to hearing from you.
Hi there. I'm Eileen Lemmelman, licensed clinical social worker at the Center for Authentic Living.
And I am Dr. Jill Schwartzberg, licensed psychologist at the Center for Authentic Living.
We are holistic mental health practitioners providing a variety of treatment modalities to help you.
We offer individual therapy, couples therapy, family therapy, as well as numerous groups and workshops.
Don't forget to contact us at 561-265-5738.
Or visit us at www.centerforauthenticliving.com.
Don't forget to be mindful and breathe.
We're back.
Steve, are we back?
Steve, we're back.
Yes.
And we're back.
3, 2, 1, and we're back at the Brooklyn Cafe TV on a Travel Thursday. The second hour has been much calmer than the first, right?
Yes. I just want to make a comment on yesterday's show that nobody's seen.
We're going to try and put it out today.
And I wish that we're going to try to load it up so you can see it. But the shoes on that show are remarkable.
They're a fit.
They're a fit. And it's a shoe made, sneaker made, shoe made for women only.
That's weird.
So I'm going to talk to Steve-O and Paul afterwards because we're going to create our own men's line.
I'm sure they would create it for you.
Women get everything.
23 years they've been in the market, right? And they're the most beautiful shoes. I mean, they were gorgeous, these things, and they have like these pipes that come out.
Patty bought a pair.
She did?
Patty bought a pair of shoes. There were like 2 pairs and one fit her, and she bought them, and they gave me those other slip-ons, really comfortable. But it's TheraFit. You go to TheraFit.com and you can put in TF15 as the promo code to get 15% off for listening to us on the Brooklyn Cafe TV.
We're going to be playing that today, hopefully at 5 o'clock if Facebook gets its act together. And we're going to have them come back because they want to do something with us on remote to show shoes and yada, yada.
Health and women and foot care, all these things, right? Everything comes through our feet. We get pedicures or we don't, but our feet and health, diabetes, all of those things.
It's amazing how women get everything. You guys get shoes, you get hair. You want to have nails, they give you nails. You want to have eyelashes, they give you eyelashes.
You can do it all too, though.
And the guy's going to go get eyelashes.
You can get whatever you want to get.
You
whatever you want,
eyelashes.
they'll take care of you.
You get all the medical supplies. You get CBD oil, cryotherapy.
We get the bills because we had to live with the woman and we had to drink. We got to drink CBD because unfortunately, we get a little hyper.
Paul, what else did you want to chit-chat about?
I want to talk about Sandals. Sandals is running a big promotion. For those that have never been to Sandals, you're talking about luxury, you're talking about fine quality food in the Caribbean, an experience for a couple, a family, or multi-generational family where they are going to connect and have probably the best week of their life. But they're running a really crazy special right now at Montego Bay, which is in Jamaica, 10 minutes from the airport. And people saying, well, I'd like to go to Sandals. It's expensive. You got to pay for an air flight and everything. Well, they're combining with American Airlines, and they're giving points away on the flights. 15,000 air miles they're going to give away on the booking. So they talk about $1,000 instant booking credit, 65% off, free night, hold a reservation for $49. So that's an abstract. Let's take that down and really see what we're talking about. So for a couple to go to Sandals, you pay for 6 nights, you'll get the 7th night free, including airfare, on a concierge level room, which means you have someone who is going to take care of everything that you need. They have their own private lounge, open 24/7, drinks, appetizers, and whatnot. $6,800, including airfare for a couple for a week at first class. Every restaurant is a specialty restaurant.
So you don't pay for nothing?
Nothing.
$6,000, 68.
$6,800, and that's 1 night free.
How do you get to the different destinations? They drive you and everything else?
Well, if you go to Sandals, Jamaica, they have 4 of them on Jamaica. They have free transportation. You can pay at one and stay at all of them, visit all of them.
Really?
If you go to St. Lucia, there are 3. You go to Bahamas, there's 2. So you can get a multi-resort feeling just by staying at the one. And each one has a different type of a restaurant. Each resort has 7 or 8 different restaurants to choose from very elegant French cuisine to go in your shorts and eat right on the sand and have jerk barbecue. It's an incredible experience. Sandals is such a great place for a honeymoon, great place for a couple. And its equivalent for families is beaches. Beaches is for families. Sandals are only for couples. And the minute you get off the plane, they greet you. They have a cold washcloth for your head. They got champagne in your hand. They're putting you onto their own private transportation. They're registering you. When you get there, they take you directly to your room. You're in your swimsuit. You're in the water. You're at the bar. And this is all 10 minutes away from the airport. It's absolutely amazing. The price, it's unbelievable.
And you can do wedding renewals. You did your vow renewals there.
wedding. First of all, it's a free wedding if you want to get married there, or you can upgrade along the way. Renewal of vows. They have bachelor parties, bachelorette parties, business seminars. You can have a business meeting at either Beaches or at Sandals. They have latest conference centers, free golf in the one in the Bahamas. So pretty much anything you want to do. And if it's not at Sandals, they have dozens of excursions. So if you're in Jamaica and you want to go to the waterfalls, you get on the excursion and you can go to Ocho Rios and climb that 750 foot waterfall from the beach to the top. And
what do you mean climb?
Get
Stairs?
in the water, walk on the rocks, hand in hand with everyone else going up there.
I would do that.
Yeah, I'm sure you
and
would.
water's coming over your head,
and how do you come down from the 780 miles of depth? You gotta come down.
You walk up there.
It's kind of like steps.
No, this is actually
Can you slide
rocks.
down in the waterfall?
What waterfall?
It's in Ocho Rios.
No, there's rocks.
Yeah,
You
it's
walk
like
in
steps of like rocks that are kind of built up like steps.
And you have shoes on because the rocks are very
So and you
slippery.
hold on to each other as you walk down.
You've done this?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
You've
fun.
done Ocho Rios. Yeah.
So how do you come down? You hold on to somebody as you come down?
Yeah,
Start
I mean,
down.
yeah,
Start
you-
down.
You what?
And you end up high.
And then how do you get back down?
How do you get
don't
down?
get back down again. You start.
He's
from
here. He must have gotten down.
Yeah.
You walk down to the beach normally, and then you walk back up the waterfall.
And it's
So
coming for you to fall, so you're always holding on to somebody.
Okay,
It's
hold on a
fun
second.
when people fall.
Until you take everyone down with you.
When I go up the waterfall,
Yes.
now I am at the top of the waterfall.
The bus is there waiting for you.
Okay,
With
that's
a
my
cold
question.
red stripe right there in the bus.
So if you don't walk it, you don't get the bus.
Or if you get tired along the way, they have breakout paths where you can leave the waterfall and just walk steps up the rest of the way.
I don't know about all this. Sounds very complicated.
You've never been to Jamaica?
I have not been to Jamaica. I could have gone, but that was a different story.
You ever been, Monica? Dylan? Any of you guys ever been to Jamaica?
Yeah, man, you been.
Yeah, it's great. I love the Jamaican beef patties.
Oh, I love
That was
them
one
too.
of the first things I did when I got there was eat.
I think
cocoa
you traveled
bread?
a lot.
I've had the opportunity.
In New
Thankful for
York, we
that.
used to have that.
Yes.
Jamaican meat patties, and they used to put mozzarella cheese in them.
Oh, wow. I've had it
was
with the
the
cocoa
best.
bread. It's so amazing.
The best.
You go through these little villages when you travel in Jamaica, and they have these little bars with 6 bar stools, and it's like literally like a vegetable stand.
How
but
do you
it's a
know they
bar.
have 6?
Well, 6, 8. They're very, very small.
Okay.
And they have bars and they have churches. And that is about it. And then occasionally they'll have a gas station and they'll have small stores. It's a very simple way of life.
Did he say
Bars and
6
churches.
bars and churches?
Bars and
so
churches.
I drink
Bars
and then I
and
go.
churches.
Bars, churches, then all you need is liquid-feed IV therapy when you go from the bars to therapy to church is what I'm thinking.
I've never thought about that. IV therapy in churches.
Why not? You go to the confessional. Hook it up. Put
That's
your
a
arm
great
through the
idea.
sleeve.
That's
Your
all
arm
you're
through the sleeve.
missing, right? It's kind of like a 3-step process. 1, 2.
Dude, Jewish, you know what a confessional is?
Of course.
They have confessionals in your synagogue?
No, but I know what it is.
How do you know? You've done a confession.
Called
I've
Yom
never
Kippur.
done it. I watch TV.
It's called what?
Yom Kippur.
Yom Kippur?
No way.
Yes, we confess our sins to God.
Yeah,
Yes.
but you don't do it in a confessional.
No, we don't go one.
There's
on
not a
one.
little man in there that says, "Okay, tell me what your sins are."
No.
No.
We just do it all at once. It's
Right.
like
you,
a group
you don't
confessional.
you don't put money in for the operator. You go straight to God. Yeah.
Group confessional. Paul, how can people find you?
Wow. You can call at 561-232-2626. You can go online, www.cruiseoptics.com, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We're on all 3 of those, and on the cards.
V-card.
V-cards.
Sounds like a V-card.
Yep, 80800 Cruise Optics takes directly to me, and I personally answer the phone.
If you go to buyus.today/cruise, you will get right to
Paul's website.
Yeah, I don't know about that yet. We have to learn about that.
Well, we worked it. It worked.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I tried it out.
And for Liquivita?
You can reach us by phone where we answer questions as well if you call in. So if you have any additional questions or if you even want to book an appointment for any of our locations in South Florida or within the U.S., you can reach us at 1-844-LIVE-2100 or our website is liquidvitalounge.com.
You've got 9 locations coming soon to South Florida.
Yes. And if you want the concierge treatment in your house, is that available already?
Yes, you can call the 844 number as well, and we'll take care of you and let you know how to contact them too.
So they'll come to you if you can't go to them.
Well, hopefully you're all going to be joining us at Brooklyn Cafe TV on Ice. I know your kids would love it.
Oh, that's next week, right?
It's next Saturday. It's the 23rd, 5:30 up at the Chairman's Club. We'll be doing a remote live streaming show. 7 o'clock is Slapshot game time?
No, it's at the
Puck
end
drop.
of the game.
Puck drop.
The puck drop is at 7 o'clock.
At 7 o'clock, then we have the game, and then afterwards we all go on the ice for a slap shot, time to get together, do a photo opportunity, a lot of networking. It's a great way to meet and greet. We're going to be up at the Lord Stanley Lounge, but tickets run from $35, $65 to $85, $6 from every ticket. Price goes back to one of the foundations of your choice that we are working with. All you have to do is type the name in the box, and the Panthers pay them directly. So come on down, have some fun with us.
That's right. And we've done very well the last couple of days. People are remembering it and taking advantage of it, and it could be a good business opportunity. So come on down and have some fun.
Thank you, everyone. Give Paula a call. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Be kind to each other.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Pure Wave. Supercharge your cells. Energize your body with Pure Wave therapy. Are you ready for improved cell regeneration, less discomfort, a longer, healthier, vital life? Contact purewavenow.com for your consultation. Pure Wave technology strengthens the immune system and metabolism while activating hormone production. purewavenow.com 561-965-7777.